What's up guys, it's Grandmother here, and today I got another nice video guys. This is not really an exploit, it kinda is but kinda isn't. So I'm not gonna say it is an exploit, but it's a kinda nice little base design you can add into your bases. So guys, I'm gonna open the top up and get rid of this. So first of all, basically the main mechanic is this step. So this step is gonna basically stop people from actually getting in this window, so you won't be able to get in there, and you're gonna be able to access these boxes by obviously having code locks on them. And obviously you're going to have access to them. So what you're going to do is when you place them, they're not going to be able to get broke. If they get broken or shot, the stash will fall to the right or on here, which shouldn't happen. So what I've done there is mistakenly put it in the wrong spot. So what you have to do is put a box on the far right side, and the stash will fall over here to the right, and it will land over here, and you can access these boxes. It has worked before. I will try and test it again, because I have tested this multiple times and it has worked before. Maybe that one's a little bit more close. Even if you don't want them, you can always put a floor here if it doesn't actually work for you guys. I'm just going to keep trying to see the maximum I can go with that. Well, I'll put that there for now, for a little bit of HQ and stuff in them. Just split it up in case you get rid of all of it. Actually, it's going to be on the other side. I need to get there. So obviously, this is what I can see. It's probably going to go on this side again. Yeah, so it's doing that. So we're going to have to do maybe put a floor here as well, and maybe like a little triangle. Maybe the stash doesn't always go on this side 100%, but it has multiple times for me. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, maybe I'm doing it right, I'm not too sure. But basically what I've done before, the stash falls onto the left side and lands onto these boxes on the left. So what is cool about this is, because if they break them, they won't be able to get access to them. But obviously here it has. So what I recommend doing is maybe placing it like this, so you've got access to them if it's not actually working. So you got access to them, you can place a bag in there if you want to, spawn in there and get them. But I wouldn't put it on both sides. The reason why I won't put it on both sides, because if you've got a lot of rockets and stuff like that inside, then they can get, I don't know, 6 boxes for the price of like just one armored wall, when you can have literally these two here, if that makes sense. So I'll explain it a bit more easier. So instead of having 2 loot rooms here, so one here and one here, just have one instead, so it's more dearer, and have multiple ones. And all you do is literally that with the window. Boom, boom, boom. And then obviously you place a half wall here. You can't actually put a box in there because actually it won't work. I've tried that already. And then all you do is throw your box in there. Maybe if you throw it quite far away. I don't know. See if you can access that from there. Okay, we access that, but will you be able to access the stash? That's the problem. So we'll try that later on, and then what you can do if you wanted to. Now I'm stuck. Oh, actually, I'm not going to be able to make it through there. So you can throw 3 boxes in there. It's going to be like an armored bunker kind of, but not like an armored bunker. So you could be able to get in there, throw a bag in there as well, just spawn in there, so you can put your loot in there and go offline. Obviously you want to maybe just keep a triangle there so they can't see it, the loot, and destroy it from the other side, if that makes sense. So yeah, I can't see the loot from here. Shoot a few rockets in, but if I have like a window bar and that on there as well, they won't be able to get it. So if this was all armored, for example, so the foundation won't really matter because you have multiple foundations holding onto it. So you don't have to have that, but I'd recommend having the metal. So armored, I'd make that armored. Make as much as you can armored. Keep that sheet metal just so you don't actually. I'd make that armored, keep that sheet metal, and then the roof, obviously you're gonna need that armored, which it is a little bit expensive, should I say, but it will be worth it, because that's how the outcome is going to be. That's what you're going to be able to see inside your base, and obviously you want to be able to access them boxes, and you're not gonna. So it's going to be a normal loot room. You can pass all your loot in and out, but obviously when you go offline, you literally spawn on a bag. Once you're in the bag, you put your loot in the box, and then that was it. and it's going to be a lot more rockets. Obviously it's armoured, and it's not going to directly hit both of them unless you have like a window bar here or a little bit more protection, and you could have like a 2 or 3 rockets onto it. So I'll just test it quickly just to show you that you can throw like the window bars and stuff on. So, oh no, it's not allowing me this time. Okay, that's interesting. So it's not allowing me to place any window bars. Maybe if I place them on first. Yeah, okay, so if you place them on first, it's completely fine. But it'd be obviously when you want to take it off, that'd be a problem. So yeah, maybe just take off one, place a box in, access like that. There's no biggie, it doesn't really matter to be honest, it doesn't affect the design, but it's really cool. And obviously this is a little design I have done. If you want to have a little 3x3, you could always have it like this, for example. Obviously you'll be able to have like, realistically, if you have 1 each, then you'll be able to have 4 loot rooms, or if you have 2 each, you'll be able to have obviously 2 each of 2, because obviously you won't be able to place here because it'll be a 3x3. It's a cool design. Let me know if you think it's a kind of an exploit, or do you think you'd rather it's just a nice base build. So guys, that's kind of it. It's not amazing, but it's pretty something cool what you can do with the steps. There's nothing amazing. We've got a few other little exploits that will be coming out soon. So if you've enjoyed this video, make sure you slap a like on it, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and peace.